I had breast cancer. And because of that, I learned that whatever you put in your body, it makes a difference. Hi, I'm a content creator right now, / founder of a small jewelry business called Lula J Jewelry. And most importantly to me, I'm a mother of 2. What I really value in my life right now is spending quality time and being very present for my 2 kids. And of course, my husband and my dog. And myself. Me time, very important. I have this standard morning routine. I wake up, I take my Purest Co supplement because you have to take it in the morning half an hour before food, right? For it to effectively work. Half an hour later, then I will have my breakfast, protein-rich diet, and then I'll wait an hour to have my coffee. So that whole morning routine is something I really look forward to. And then the rest of the day, it could be anything. It could be gardening, it could be working, creating content, and then cooking. I cook a lot for the children, so that takes up a lot of time. I had a really big health scare a few years ago. I had breast cancer. And because of that, I learned that whatever you put in your body, it makes a difference. I mean, who knows? Maybe I had cancer from stuff I've eaten, maybe too much alcohol, that sort of thing, which is why I don't drink so much now. But in terms of supplementation, I'm also very careful about what I consume because you don't want to be consuming anything that will aggravate a situation, right? Also, for about the last 25 years, I have this recurring case of eczema. It'll just really flare up, get really itchy for more than a week. So because of that, when it came to Purest Co, when I first started taking the supplements, what I did was look through every single ingredient on their ingredients list, which is why it's great that they list everything out. And I did my research, and what I found was that nothing synthetic about it, and even with the level of sweetness, the sweetness comes from fruit juices and fruit extracts. I like that their the sweetness was natural, if you know what I mean. My favorite Purest Co product has to be the collagen glowberries, the OG. I love the way it tastes, firstly, but most importantly, I love the results to my skin it has brought about. Just 2 weeks into taking it regularly, my skin has become a lot more resistant and plumper, after taking it. I don't know how to explain it, but it's also really helped with my eczemas. I'm not saying that it's disappeared, but it has gotten about 60 to 80% better. And the eczema, the rough patches and the itch doesn't last that long. It heals a lot quicker because I can't give up on alcohol at all because then there's no life. So when I do drink, yes, there is still a bit of a flare-up, but it's definitely not as bad as before. Firstly, they're a Singaporean brand, so there is a high degree of accountability. And they have increased this accountability by the fact that you have seen the faces of the founders, the bosses online. They constantly reach out to customers and talk to them. And they're very transparent with listing out their ingredients. If it's got calories, they'll say it's got calories. They're not afraid of that. And if you look at the ingredients that they have in the different sachets, the ingredients are all trademarked, patented, backed by science. And lastly, I love the fact that they offer a 90-day fuss-free money-back guarantee because it means they're so confident in the efficacy of their products that they dare to have that policy. So I actually went to the bosses and I asked them, is this for real? And they say, yeah. Not a lot of health supplement brands offer a money-back guarantee like they do. So you see, that's why I trust them. Firstly, there's probably nothing wrong with the way you look. You're always harder on yourself than other people. What I would advise really is something that you've probably heard before. You gotta eat healthily, take time to breathe, take time to relax. Being stressed out isn't good for you because of high cortisol levels is not good for your skin. And look for the supplements that work for you. We all know that we need to take supplements, it's just which supplements, right? So find supplements that are clean, and that are science-backed. Carve out time for yourself. Don't spend too much time working because you're only young once and we only have this one life.